It was a French holiday yesterday, and so we went to one of the largest forests in our area. We decided to explore new paths that we've never seen and saw some amazing natural formations. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring my phone with me, but also fortunately I did not. I was in the moment with my petite familia. The autumn leaves have begun to fall in a flurry, unlike anything I've ever seen before. The leaves did not change to be vibrant hot colors like they do in Ontario, but it was still beautiful to see and to hear. Each leaf made a sound as it snapped from the branches and swirled to lay among the bristles below. Like children, we were itching to skillfully catch one as they fell. Antony was repeatedly successful, while the frustration was building for me. Still, my determination never wavered. Right at the end of our walk, I put my hand out without moving, and suddenly, I caught my first fallen leaf in my life. I am not well coordinated when it comes to this. I always like to go for long, spontaneous explorations like these because I feel so awake and ready for my day. It's like they say, novelty can bring an immense amount of joy, and I find most of mine in natural environments where I can exclaim, "Look what I found!" every 5 minutes. The things I find also have a huge effect on my brain because they inspire a lot of my artistic and written works. For example, we found a mushroom that had sprouted brown hairs in a certain pattern that left white spaces. These spaces created a pattern that looked almost like fish scales but had a more hexagonal shape. I took a mental picture to incorporate it in my new mermaid fashion design once I was home. I've been designing mermaid outfits since spring 2025, trying to make my own original designs. At first it was daunting. I had visited every popular tailmaker's website just to take screenshots of what they've made, and therefore reduce the likelihood of plagiarizing their designs. If you would like a PDF copy of this, by the way, please comment and I will send it to you ASAP. This is the shirt that I'm going to be putting on myself. Fully silicone, entirely silicone shirt with a little mesh here. So I'm actually going to be fixing up the backside. Right here, I'm going to be adding a little bit of elastic here and then bind it together like you would with a usual corset. And then again here at the top, there's a little bit of silicone on the edge here and a little on the edge here, and I'm going to attach an elastic at the back. Let's see. So I've got my stuff here, and basically I have my glue, let's say, that is going to bind these pieces together, my noise elastic, and some hook and eyes to put this all together, another elastic for the neck, and another elastic for the neck again. So let's see how that goes. I want to create my own custom mermaid outfit that fits my persona the most. I have many elements that I feel describe me, starting with trees and specifically roots and rivers. There's something about how trees look under the earth that captures my attention and makes my heart go boom. I also love winter and all the glistening snow in pine trees, sequoias, willows, and oak trees, land animals like lynx, meerkats, and bears, aquatic wildlife like otters, elephants, yes, elephants, hippos, and stingrays, colors that are cool like any form of blue, purple with orange and yellow, time of day, and the things that come with it like the moon, midnight, tides rising, trees rustling, sand beneath my toes, all of it. I know I cannot yet incorporate all of this into one tale. It would be way too chaotic, but it can be done one step at a time. When I make something entirely for myself that emanates me via expression, it makes me feel a sense of pride and marvel at what I can do. Creativity is endless, and ideas are infinite. I've made 3 new designs that I want to tackle in the next year, but there are some extra materials that I need. I can just imagine wearing a pearly white tail with a blue undertone, the same as the top I completed here. I love the ghost blue color and transparent look. The second is a turtle tail, which will be my most complex and innovative design, as it has never ever been done before. It will require an airbrush and color theory application. Still, this makes me excited to create it, but that will be coming in spring 2026. The last one will be a humpback whale tail, which has also never been done before, but I feel like I can do this even as my first tail. There was an albino humpback whale born just this last month. I learned that they are 1 in 70,000 and are super rare because of that. The little me would be so giddy with excitement and overwhelmed with joy just to see a whale-tailed mermaid in public, so special and unique. To touch it would be the most magnificent thing ever. It gets me thinking, what does this mean for our inner child? The person we still are and are still hoping to keep alive and protected. We must keep creating a world where our younger selves would have thrived. No more, it's not possible thinking, but bring the impossible to life mentality. That's what we're made for. That's why I keep creating over and over and over again.